Well, we return. You're in luck. I'm actually being able to produce a couple more episodes because, well, let's put it that way. I was supposed to go on an airplane this morning, and I arrived at the airport, casually checking in my bags, as you do, going towards the gate. I'm about to pop into security. Boom! Flight's been canceled. Good times. So yeah, I fly on a slightly different date. Apparently we can upgrade this fleet, so let's just do that. Okay, so this fleet's currently in transit, so no wonder that our economy is a little bit struggling right now. We have a bunch of cruisers in here. We should probably start getting rid of those and getting them in favor for battleships, at least soon. We are by far the most powerful force in the galaxy right now. At least I would like to think that I am. So let's take a look around. Anybody likes us? Oh god, the Void Raiders don't like us at all. These guys seem to like us. And of course,
No great advance is made without great sacrifice.
Turn that off. Let's take a look here in terms of opinion modifiers. Who likes us and who doesn't? Oh no, the Miresh Mande doesn't like us. What a surprise. And of course, the XT489 Eliminators don't like us either, so...
hostile fleets.
Why would you do that? The Blood Brigade. Why did I... Okay, apparently I parked the first fleet into this system. The only reason I did that is to... Oh, no. Okay, so apparently we can't shift-click that, so that's a bit annoying. Well, what do you know? Where's this? Apparently I was unable to build a starbase in here because I already have one. Well, that makes sense. So we got a couple of pirates over here that we need to take care of, so let's just do that immediately, although they are super weak, so...
Engaging hostile station.
And we get married. Fuck all. Joy. Alright, let's set the fleet home. Currently running at a deficit of -17, which is definitely not the end of the world. Opinion modifiers. These guys are friendly to us. These guys are cordial to us. Interesting. Habitability bonus. Habitability we don't need. We're already on a Gaia planet to begin with. Chemical bliss, maybe. Robot resource production. Let's go for hull shenanigans. What kind of deal do we have here? So, let's see if we can maybe get a tech agreement. Oh, good lord, we are so far ahead of them, it's not even funny. But I still want to do it, so... Yeah, everybody on the map is basically pathetic compared to us, which is fine. Okay, so would we be able to pull this guy into a federation? Yes, but they would never go to war ever again. Yeah, that's a pirate station. Done. Cool. Let's RTB the fleet. Okay. And the first fleets, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to put them in orbit here. That's the first fleet. Let's put you over here.
Warning. Active war zone in proximity.
Elgate Insight. How big are our fleets? Fairly decent. Like at this stage, we could probably try to crack open the L gates. How long would that take? 35 months? Okay, how many L clusters? 6 out of 7. Besides, we're 113 years into the game, so we're basically at the point where we can give it a go, I guess. Okay, so we got an L gate down here. And I'm pretty sure it's the Great Tempest on the other side from the events that we've been encountering, etc., etc. So, dangerous, very dangerous. Okay, so we've managed to cripple these guys. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna go to war with you guys. 7 years from now. Okay, that's more than enough time. So we need to find out where the rest of the L gates are. I know that there's another one up here, I want to say. Yeah, so there's another one up in here. This is all our crystals for mineral. Oh, well, that's a waste because I was already maxed out. Let's take the opportunity to just upgrade our infrastructure. Yeah. That is a little bit annoying. How was Moss, by the way, Nikki?
It's incredibly wonderful.
Is it incredibly wonderful? Does it remind you of The Secret of Nim?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah?
And a bit of Ghibli.
A little bit of Ghibli.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, speaking of Ghibli, let's add more battleships.
What the?
I think that is a fairly accurate approach. Okay, so effectively we just upgraded basically all of our stations to the max, so that is fine. The Maresh Mandate, however, I really want to get a hand on their copious amount of resources. So let's see if we can get those. We get a 161 a month, so that's fairly reasonable. And soon this fleet here will dock up, so our economy will stabilize once more. Currently 9 out of 13. Do we have... Okay, we got a listening post up and running here. Okay. Let's turn this into one as well. And let's have one here. Do we have any other black holes that I can do something with? I know that I have Gaping Maw, obviously, with the L gate in it. Also, funnily enough, Gaping Maw also has the Worm in Waiting event in it, so Horizon Signal, which is always amusing. Dark Matter, can I not use that already? No. Zero neither, probably. Oh, wait. Vassal, no, I can't. No, that's annoying. I can't, that's annoying. But there's a bunch of other resources here. For instance, there's 3 satramine gas in this system that we can tap into. I definitely want to try that. The fleet has docked. I thought that would stabilize our economy a little bit, but apparently not. Okay, you can stick with this fleet here. We're 16. Policies. Policy edicts. Capacity overload, production targets. That's all taken care of. Let's take a look at our species here. What's the difference? This is venerable. Okay. Academic privilege. That's all fine. Yeah, that's
construction online.
Nothing too special. Again, I need Titans, so...
Construction online.
But I'm also really tempted to start cracking over in the L gate, so... There's gonna be a bunch of garbage on the other side that I won't be able to take.
Construction online.
30 size fleets and stuff like that. So I kind of want to take the Mirage Mandate first before I start poking the nests, so to speak. Okay, so you are a black hole observatory. You are a black hole observatory, and you are a nebulae refinery. And then we'll just add some anchorages for good measure. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, and our economy is all of a sudden just +0. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, hold on. Is it finally happening? Yeah, there it is. Gotta make a save game here. Enigmatic Cache. That's for a separate video, by the way. So the Enigmatic Cache has arrived. Now, the Enigmatic Cache improves the tile physics, society, and engineering output on every single, on these planets that it orbits, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. Ugh, excuse me, I didn't get a lot of sleep. But yeah, it just pops up, goes in and out of L gates, that sort of thing. It's kind of like Rendezvous at... God, I can't remember the book. Rendezvous... somebody's probably screaming it at me. Rendezvous... Rama, of course. Which is obviously also a cylinder-based thing, and stuff happens, and, you know.
New technology discovered.
Okay, tech. What have we got? Research speed, approval, gateway travel. Do I actually have any broken gateways in my empire? I don't think I actually do, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh no, well, obviously I have an L gate, but hold on. Let's have a quick peruse if I actually have any L gates or standard gates. Sorry. No, not that I. Well, there's one over here with a bunch of Petherian dust that I could potentially tap into. Also, this stage system seems to be rather delicious as well. I probably should just pick up all this stuff. Yeah, there's a standard gateway over here. Like, and that would help from a logistics point of view. And these are just wormholes, so it's not that practical at the moment. How long would it take? 50. Yeah. Let's just get ion disruptors instead.
Technology discovered.
And regenerative hull tissue. Naval capacity upgrades. Wow, these are expensive. Let's go for ground defense planning, just for cycling stuff. Resource. Oh wait, this is a fleet yard, so it needs a crew quarters. Disruption field generator. Let's turn that into. Where the hell is this? This is one of the. Okay. So these are more shipyards. Yeah, we don't need that many more shipyards, to be honest. So another anchorage, naval logistical office, more anchorages, and we will add a resource silo here, just so they don't max out on all the minerals too quickly. The science team on the observation station orbiting our dock have not reporting anything substantial in a while. That was until a young scientist stationed at the facility sent an encrypted message blaming her colleagues of misconduct. The crew have reportedly descended on down upon the planet and proclaimed the chief scientist as a deity to the locals. Not only that, but they have also made them construct a holy monument in his honor. The resulting pyramid now stands on the planet's surface. The locals worshipping and oh no. Civilization. Okay, oh no. Yay! There is a pyramid, a great pyramid. Oh, good lord, this planet's been nuked from orbit. That is a little bit unfortunate. Let's just get these observation oh, good lord. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. This guy. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, well, let's get the mining stations and research stations over here going. Enigmatic Cache. Probe entity. What a fascinating little thing there. That's a truce with the UNE, sweet vassal of mine, and the authority of Zog. Okay. Well, that's how it is, I'm afraid. These are just standard garbage things, so this resource silos all over the shop. Alright, what we got? The Exile has leveled up. Not that I'm using him for anything. Army damage modifiers. Ooh, yes. Galactic administration. That's the one I wanted. Civic slots +1. That's the good stuff right there. Yeah, we should probably tap into these resources over here. There's quite a lot of them, and they're quite good, so...
New technology discovered.
Our scientists are now confident that our knowledge of the Elf Gates and the technology behind them is sufficient to abort the maintenance cycle. If the attempt is successful, the L Gate in the Gaping Maw system would allow immediate access to the L Cluster. As the maintenance cycle ends, any additional L Gates in the galaxy will also likely be operational in a matter of years as the self-correcting software readjusts. Still, it would give us a significant head start to explore the cluster without interference.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. We need something cheap. I want to get Titans relatively quickly if I can. So let's get swarm missiles. We're already fairly far on that one. Research agreements. Give me energy credits. A bunch of minerals. Like, what's the dealio here? Yeah, sure. These guys, it's just silly cruisers. Okay, well. Oh wait, this tier 2 railguns. Some better shields, to say the least. Okay. Okay, some better shields on that bad boy. Perfect. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'll do. And of course the battleship, which needs some. Ooh, this is. That's not gonna fit. Okay, we need the next tier of reactor, basically. Also, fleet levies. All pops and your subjects will now count. Okay, so 262, 177, 277. Good. Colossus project. We need Titans. So that's our next one. At least I'm pretty sure we can use Titans because if we were pacifist, we're not able to use Titans, but we are Xenophile. So I don't think it's gonna matter. Let's just upgrade the fleet for now. What do you want? I'm good, thank you. So at minus 23. Are we maxed out on these buildings? Not a power plant 3s. Need power plant 4s. That's annoying.
Construction online.
Okay, production targets is gone. We don't want to. Okay, we got 20 years until capacity overload is done. So we got 4. Like, how many is this? It's 28, right? Yeah, so that's still quite a ways away. So production targets is fine for now. We just want to get the additional minerals, which is a pretty huge deal. Okay, so we have the... oh my god, we have almost no society research. That is really bad. Can I need mega engineering, don't I? Yeah, so I need mega engineering technology to start the construction on something a little bit more useful. What happened here? I'm pretty sure this planet was colonized before, and that I had it as a vassal. But this empire no longer exists. How curious. Well, I guess that's how it is, I guess.
New technology discovered.
Alright, ion disruptors, hyper shields, blah de blah. How long is this gonna take? 0-point reactor. Relatively quickly. Yeah, the society research is something that we need, really. Is there any else society research dotted around the map?
Incoming transmission.
What do you want? Where are you? Let's put it out. Let's ask that question. Where are you on the map? Okay, so you're next door to me. Do you have any friends? Let's ask that question. You do. So, a non-aggression pact is fine by me.
Fleet upgrades applied.
Okay, and this is then the upgrade of the fleet. So from 13.7 to... what's it gonna be?
Fleet upgrades.
15.9. It's solid 2K being added there.
New technology
These are
discovered.
the kind of numbers that I like. Flak battery. Let's go with this. It's nice and cheap. So our fleets are on standby. Our cruisers. These are our battleships. Yeah, we have a bunch of them, so that's nice. Okay, so you're building this. Let's get the mining stations and observer stations going, and then the starbase over here. Okay, so army upkeep. We're getting minus 24 from just the army. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Is the army not in orbit somewhere? So, are they now then have less cost on them? Don't know yet. So, okay, it's not very clear that if we get a reduction in tech or not, or at least in cost or not if we orbit the main station. Hold on. Okay, we have a crew quarters here. Sorry, I wasn't quite sure. We kind of want to upgrade this to a Citadel, so we can actually start building Titans soon. So that would be good. Oh, and also obviously the Colossus shipyard. Once we get access to it. So let's just build a Citadel and be done with that. Alright, cool, whatever. Ooh, my network 3. Only 20 months. It's one of those things where you're thinking by yourself, didn't I already get that like an eon ago? But clearly not. I also think that the chance of us getting anything in terms of psionics is not really gonna happen, which is a bit of a shame, but that's how it is. We are receiving strange reports from our observers. The Native King has rallied under a mysterious religious figure. Could this be one of our missing scientists? Well, they've already built the pyramid. The Great Pyramid, a pyramid constructed by the local population to appease the deity descended from the sky. Well, how cute. Alright, so let's just build. Okay, let's build up this star. No, actually, we need to double it up again. I don't want to do that. So let's just build the starbase over here. Let's take a look at our factions. Synth Envy. Science Without Borders. And this is a snow purging, recent enlightenment, land grab objections, and federations. Yeah, it's mostly materialist anyways. Science Without Borders, really. Ooh, the Rig and Commerce Exchange. Oh, interesting. So, how about a research agreement? Does that work with you? Or did we already have one? Okay, we didn't. Do a research agreement with you? Has trade deals. So it's a research agreement. And I believe we got a research agreement over here as well. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. So that should make our faction a little bit happier. At least 3 other empires. Well, if I have 3... come on. Okay, how about these guys? Have a research agreement. Is this gonna make you happy now? There we go. It's just fucking synth envy again. And I can't do anything with that. Happiness. Happiness is faction. It's a synth envy. And it's like 10%. It's a huge impact as well. It's really annoying. We can't really do anything about it. It's just frustrating. Oh, well, at least we got our Citadel about to come online. How are you boys doing over here? At least they're loyal to us. Subject. Subject CB. Ooh. Hello there. Next time on ASpec Plays, we're going to go to war with the Marish Mandate. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves. And, as always, each other.
Technology discovered.